All right, now for question number 4, it is a very specific type of question. I said you have to have the right lens to look at it. If you don't have the right lens to look at it, then chances are you're not going to figure it out. So you have to make sure that you have the right lens. And the lens that you need is this, that when you look at 5 to the 2x power, do you know it is 5 to the x power then square? Okay. Now, how would I know it's 5 to the x and then square? Why not 5 squared and then to the raised to the x power? Okay. Well, it's because we actually have a little hint right here that's given to us. Okay. We have a little hint that's given to us, which is 5 to the x. So that's how we know it is 5 to the x and then squared. So what do? We can rewrite this as 5 to the x then squared. 6 times 5 to the x plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, and as I said last week as well, when you head on to pre-calc, you will see something similar to this, but in other topics. Definitely will be in the topic of trigonometry with sine, cosine, and tangent functions. And then we will go ahead and say, all right, let's go ahead and have a dummy variable because we have a little bit of a complicated picture right here with 5 to the x power. So we can say, hey, go ahead, let a to be 5 to the x so that we can write this a little bit easier. Now, I would say this. You may use any letter of your choice, but what letter? You can use any letter but x. Because if you say x, well, we had x already, which is right here. If you use x again, then we have a little bit of a confusion because you're saying x equals to 5 to the x. That would be very confusing. So make sure that you are very consistent and logical with your use of variables, okay? And then you will factor. So after you know how to handle the first step, life should be pretty good. Should be a smooth sail. Assume that you know how to factor. And then you would say that a is equal to 5 and a is equal to 1. And just to make sure that your goal is not just finding a, your goal is to find out what? X is. So you say 5 to the x is equal to 5. 5 to the x is equal to 1. So therefore x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 0. Okay, so that's how you would look at this very specific type of question that it's involving some quadratic factoring. Okay, so